Hi, my name is Niklas. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a 2020 recipient of the Paul Silver Enrichment Award through the Alport Syndrome Foundation. So I came across the award in the Facebook group. It was really lucky, actually. It was about a week before the deadline, and I saw it as a great opportunity to not only grow myself as a pilot, but also to grow support in the aviation community for those with rare genetic disorders such as Alport syndrome. So I utilized the funding to get my commercial single and multi-engine ratings in an airplane, and that allows me to now go out and get a paid flying job. And towards that, I'm working on my next rating, which is to become a certified flight instructor. So that means I can teach people how to fly. And that'll be my first paid flying job, which is a really huge deal to me. And that frankly wouldn't be possible without the Alport Syndrome Foundation, nor this award. So being able to teach people how to fly. You're flying with a lot of different people, from many different backgrounds, and it allows you to create kind of a support network to increase awareness. I'll tell one person who will then tell another person, and then it just blows up in proportion. And now we have a massive group in the aviation community that goes to supporting those who are trying to get into flying, but they have a rare genetic disorder. So for me, I really want to increase awareness and kind of be a beacon of hope that, hey, just because you have a genetic disorder such as Alport's, it doesn't mean you can't get into aviation, you can't follow your dreams. Because there are paths out there to still get into the community. I was listening to a podcast that was talking about a pilot who got a first class medical, which is the highest level you can get, and it's what is required to fly for an airline. And it was really big deal, first person with diabetes to get a first class medical. And it got me thinking, it's like, I don't think there's that many people with rare genetic disorders that are really in aviation because of that. Diabetes is a real common disorder. When you start getting into things like Alport's, it's, much more limited and a much more confined group. So it got me thinking, I don't want to be the only person with a rare genetic disorder, which I believe I am, to have a first-class medical. I want to grow that support in the aviation community. And frankly, I think it's possible. So in the future, once I get my flight instructor rating, I'm going to, talk to more people, get more people involved, try to start events in Northern California to support that, and also go on various aviation podcasts and talk shows and kind of travel around and tell my story, and hopefully, it'll inspire just one person. That's all I want, is one person to be inspired to follow their dreams in aviation despite having a genetic disorder such as Alport's. That would make it all worth it for me.